of training, not only to identify the psychomotor aspects of someone who is impaired on drugs, their physiology, their behavior, their signs, symptoms of being intoxicated on a specific type of drug, and it could be multiple drugs. So this exam is 45 minutes to an hour long, and it includes taking blood pressure, temperature, your pulse, looking at the pupils, getting the size of those, having them do different SFSTs, and also looking at different signs that the body does. Do they sweat? What's their behavior like? Are they slow? Are they really fast with the way they talk? Or are they sweating a lot?
So this is training you had?
Yes.
Right, in almost a clinical.
Yes. It's a clinical setting.
So how does that relate to what you saw?
What I saw was a person who was showing the signs of someone who was on PCP. It was this zombie paranoia type of behavior. Like he was distant. And I just got that part from right there, just the way he was looking, but he was looking, oh no, he's paranoid sort of look. But that was just the initial, I hadn't made contact with him. It was just, that was my thought. Someone who's just standing in the middle of the road, behavior that's not normal.
And that's
what I see.
That is as you're driving past?
That's as I'm driving past.
And this is just all going through your mind?
Yes.
Okay. You're still intent on getting to the back of Officer Barnes?
Yes.
Okay, and one thing I find interesting that you say is that he acts as if he's on PCP. Is that documentable in your training, that that's the way they act, or is that professional opinion that you see?
It's both. It's professional opinion, because I've seen a type of behavior before in other folks when I've gone on different calls.
Okay.
It's just an erratic type of behavior, and that's one of the listed signs and symptoms is erratic behavior.
All right, so you're now past him.
I'm past him. I've gone through the intersection of 36th and Lewis. Still heading westbound on 36. I look ahead and I see the vehicles that something's not looking right, and as I approach even more, I see that there's a vehicle canted in the road and just there. I'm like, what's up with this? So I come on the radio, because this is something I can't just pass up. It's blocking the roadway. Cars can't get by. The second thing I'm thinking, why is there a vehicle in the middle of 36th Street? This is not common. I see broken down vehicles on the side of the road, but not in the middle of the road. So I'm wondering, okay, is it broken down? Is there someone hurt inside? Is there been a drive-by shooting and someone has, over in the trees in the woods or something, There's a lot of things going through my mind about what's with this vehicle.
Can you describe the vehicle?
It was an SUV, white. I think it was white. But it was an SUV. I know it was an SUV.
Do you notice if the car doors are open, any of them?
No, there's no car doors open.
Okay.
So I get on the radio, and I tell dispatch that they're going to have to start another backer to out of 325. because I have an abandoned vehicle in the roadway.
Okay. And you give the tag number?
Oh, yes, I give the tag number.
Okay. What do you do? Do you turn on your lights?
I put it in position 1, which activates the little lights in the back.
Are they red and yellow, or are they?
They're red and blue.
It's been a long time. Did you put your spotlight on?
No, it wasn't dark.
Okay. So the spotlight on the side is not on and facing the car?
Correct.
Okay. All right, so you do that in position 1. Does that activate your in-car camera?
No.
Okay.
I'm not taking any type of enforcement action. I'm investigating something to help. There's an abandoned vehicle. So I just put it in 1.
Okay, then what do you do?
I step out of my car. I've got the door, as the door is still open, I thought, it sounds like that vehicle's running. So I shut my door and take a few steps closer. It is running. Okay, so now things are really starting to seem weird to me. So I approach the vehicle just more cautiously, I guess, than I normally would, because this is different than I've ever experienced before.
Do you draw your gun at that point?
No,
Okay.
no. But I stay close to the vehicle, along the side, and I'm looking to see if there's anybody inside.
Passenger side or driver's side?
I'm on the driver's side. I first look in the back passenger. On the driver's side, I look in the window. There's no one there. I can see the front passenger seat. There's no one there, so I continue to approach, and I look in the driver's seat, and there's no one in the vehicle. So my immediate thought then is, okay, where's the person that this belongs to? So, so I'm here at the door, and I turn, and I'm looking. I'm also at the same time thinking I need to go around to the other side, because I haven't seen what's on the passenger side. Because where I'm sitting and where I've been, I haven't seen the passenger side of the vehicle.
Okay.
So I don't know what's on the other side. So I look, I start walking, take a few steps back, I take it toward the back of the vehicle. Whenever I see the man that was just at the intersection, I now see him on the north curb line, and he's come closer to my vehicle, and we make eye contact, and so I start walking toward him, and he's making an angled across the roadway toward me. And I say, "Hey man, is this your vehicle?" And he says something, but I can't understand him. And he's still approaching. I said, "Hey man, is this your vehicle?" And he starts putting his hands in his pocket. I'm like, "Hey man, go ahead and take your hands out of your pocket, okay? Is this your vehicle?" And about this time, we're from here to maybe the door, right there, okay?
Is this behind your patrol car?
We are, yes. This is my car. We're on the driver's side rear bumper.
Okay.
He is standing right there at the rear bumper of my car.
Okay.
And I am about right here, 20 feet, maybe.
Okay.
He's facing me, I'm facing him. He goes to put his hands in his pocket, and he's just staring at me. And it's not an expression of wanting to, hey, get help. It's his head is tilted down, his chin is low, and he's looking upward like this. His brow, he's looking up through his brows. Okay, and he's saying something, but I can't understand him. I said, "Man, take your hands out of your pockets." And he goes like this.
And I said, hey man, is this your vehicle?